If you join me now in the bulletin for the invitatory, meditation slips our awareness past the fixed patterns of cultural thought locked into our brains as our worldview. It releases the enormous energy blocked by anxiety and opens us to a perpetual experience, perceptual experience beyond body, brain, and world. Meditation is a state of pure awareness. Our brain has a natural gating mechanism for swinging our awareness back and forth between this inner thought-free realm and our outer realm of physical perception, social response, and thinking. This gating function is an integral part of early childhood, but is lost through cultural practice and later brain development. To become again as a little child is to rediscover this gating mechanism and become open to the inner realm of insight with the tools of a mature logic intact. In the last 10 to 20 years, there has been an enormous amount of scientific research documenting different levels of human consciousness. They have found that the individual's ability to tune into different levels is more available and expansive than previously accepted. Meditation techniques have been proven to improve mental and physical health. They have allowed individuals to experience multiple levels of consciousness, including mind-to-mind communication, near-death experiences, astral travel, and communication with those in spirit. With meditation, we slow our thoughts, relax our bodies, and allow ourselves to enter a state of consciousness that is a momentary break from our learned repetitive behaviors. When we are able to concentrate on one thing, in the current moment, we can experience new insights and ways of being. The benefits are cumulative. Our bodies and our minds remember techniques we have previously practiced, which allows a person to more easily enter a meditative state when a consistent practice is used. We'll begin our practice today with relaxation and breath counting that we have used the last 2 weeks. Keep your attention on following the instructions. Your mind will start to wander. When it does, gently acknowledge the thought and move your attention back to the meditation, recognizing when your mind wanders and gently choosing where you decide to place your attention. This is the foundation of all meditation techniques, recognizing your mind wandering and you choosing where to direct your attention. So if you put down your bulletins and hymnals and close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths. Be aware of the oxygen gently entering your lungs and gently exhaling. And now if you'd place all your consciousness on your head, and as you inhale, visualize all the oxygen coming into your head. And as you exhale, feel your scalp relaxing in your forehead, your face, your jaw. And again, breathing into your head. And as you exhale, you're feeling every muscle relax. And now breathe into your arms and your hands, all your consciousness on your arms and your hands. And when you exhale, feel those muscles relaxing. And again, breathing into your arms and hands and relaxing. Now concentrate on your torso, breathing into your torso and feel your shoulders, your chest, your abdomen, your back all relaxing. Again, breathing into your torso and relaxing. And now your hips, your legs, and your feet, all your concentration on your hips, your legs, and your feet. Feel all those muscles relaxing. And again, breathing into your hips, your legs, and your feet. And relaxing. And now gently breathe into your whole body. Oxygen going to every cell in your body. Exhale, feel yourself relaxing. And now as you breathe in, when you exhale, just visualize and think one. Breathing in again. And as you exhale, visualize and think two. 3, and 4. Gently release this breath counting and just breathe normally with no cares or concerns. You will hear some beautiful chimes. Just allow the chimes to vibrate in your body. Just listen to them, all your attention on the chimes. With your eyes remaining closed, gently release this meditation and just spend a few moments alone with no cares or concerns, just breathing normally. Now, if you'll gently bring yourself back into the chapel, wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And we'll read in the bulletin at the bottom left the together. Give you a moment to get that. And reading, and he said, truly I say to you, unless you change and become like little children, you shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Children have vivid imaginations. Many times they have imaginary friends. They have names they play games with and spend time with them. As we experience life and we learn to live and make decisions in the physical world, we seem to lose this ability. With this in mind, I'll direct our attention. I'll just read again about a gating function. The gating function between living as a child and being in the physical world. This gating function is an integral part of early childhood, but is lost through cultural practice and later brain development. To become again as a little child is to rediscover this gating mechanism and become open to the inner realm of insight with the tools of a mature logic intact. Before we start the mantra meditation, I want to talk a little bit about journaling. An important factor in realizing the benefits of meditation is journaling. Having a journal available when you meditate accomplishes two things. First, when an important thought comes up and you do not want to forget it, it's going to hold your attention. It's going to keep you from going back into that quiet state. You might get an answer to a project at work, or you might all of a sudden understand how to solve an issue with a family member. Einstein used to say when he was in the shower showering, all of a sudden the connection between all his research would just come to him. He was just doing nothing. This is what also happens when we're doing meditating. So when that thought comes up to you, and you don't want to forget it, you're going to keep thinking about it, to get back to your meditation, gently open your eyes and just quickly jot down that thought. It'll be there at the end of the meditation. Return to your meditation knowing that you're not going to lose that thought. This allows you to keep going deeper into a focused, present consciousness. Secondly, after your meditation, with your mind and emotions quieted, we freely begin to journal. By writing your experience, the learning from the meditation can be reinforced and available to revisit at other times. Also, and very importantly, after a meditation, many times the gating mechanism is open. Once you've gone through this meditation, many times that's open. You're open to another consciousness, with your subconscious free to flow into your journal. At times, you might be writing without thinking. I know once I was in a meditation group and a woman just told me, start writing. What's the first thing you think about? And I wrote down God, and a whole sermon came out. It just came. It just materialized. So allow yourself, after the meditation, when we come back, allow yourself just to write. Whatever comes up. It might be this was hard. It might be this was easy. It might be whatever it is. Just let it flow. We have slips of paper in your bulletins marked meditation notes. And so Rick's will hand out pencils and pens to anyone that needs them. So when he comes down, just raise your hand if you need a pencil or a pen. And if you need them, just raise your hand there. Alrighty. So again, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a mantra. We'll do a real short relaxation beforehand, and then we'll go into the mantra. And you can see in the bulletin up top, on the top right, it has the words. And I'm going to play it, so after, you can read the words a couple times, but after just a couple times, you'll be able to follow along with the person here. And Sa is the infinite totality of God, and Har is the creativity of the earth. Alrighty, so if you go ahead and get comfortable again, take that nice, easy, full body inhale. And as you exhale, feel your head relaxing, your arms, your body, your legs. And Again, a nice full body inhale. And feel yourself relaxing. And as we go into the mantra, just allow your whole being just to listen to the words. If you say them, you'll feel the vibration also in your body. Be aware of the vibration in your body as we gently chant the mantra.
Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare 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 Ram. Sa re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare hare ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare hare ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare hare re hare ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare
With your eyes remaining closed, gently release this meditation and just spend a few moments alone with no cares or concerns. When you are ready, bring your attention back into the chapel. And if you would, just journal whatever thoughts come up. Just let yourself write whatever comes up. You know, some people can write a book and just keep going, and others just do a few things. So if you have a lot more to write, just try to outline it. Just put down some of your thoughts. You can come back later and look. Let's go ahead and take another 30 seconds or so. I usually try to meditate every morning before I get going. And usually I always have 2 or 3 things because I remember I told someone I'd do something or a solution to a problem. So I always have 3 or 4 things written down after my morning meditation. And so now we get to come to a special part of our service where Julia plays a selection for us. What are you going to play for us this morning?
Yeah. Well, for this meditation center service, I found a piece in one of my books that I thought would be interesting because it's some sort of meditation as well. And I would like to share the side note that the composer wrote and his suggestion. So he said, one of my favorite places in the world is Waterton Lakes National Park. I visited this place nearly every summer while growing up because my mother was from Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. We would visit family each summer and also attend family reunions in this place. When I think of Waterton, I immediately can smell the pine trees and feel the breeze and cool air which comes from along the lake. But more than that, I get a flood of memories of time spent with my family, cousins, and many of the people whom I have admired and hoped to be like when I got older. When you listen to this song, think of your own happy place, a place you love to visit when you were growing up. Think of happy times. If you do this, you will find you will be able to tap into music at a more emotional level. So feel free to take that suggestion if you like it.
Thank you so much. Perfect for this morning. We can read together in the bulletin right after the special music. Wisdom comes with the ability to be still. Just look and listen. No more is needed. In past weeks, I talked about the automatic nervous system and how our bodies are performing countless electrical and chemical reactions every second. This system maintains health and balance by automatically taking care of all our bodily functions while we're free to live our lives. What is interesting and important to understand is that when a memory is triggered, consciously or subconsciously, the automatic nervous system reacts as if the situation was happening in the present moment. Your body will get the same chemical reaction to a memory as it did when the situation originally occurred. It could be a breaking up of a relationship. You know, how often do you think about some relationship that didn't work? But when you just think of that, the body releases the chemical reaction as if it was just happening. Your mind doesn't know the difference. A car accident or any type of accident, any type of stressful incident, when you remember it, it could be triggered by just seeing something. You don't even know it's triggering it, but your body releases those reactions. This repeated release of chemicals in response to a perceived danger, real or not, can cause all types of physical and mental problems. And even more revealing, our bodies get accustomed and addicted to whatever chemicals are being released. If anger or stress gives your body a boost, you may subconsciously be relying on that emotional boost to get you going. We all know some people that seem to always be angry. They literally may be using that to get their boost. Very similar to craving your morning coffee, a caffeine boost, or your tea, your energy drink. We assist our healing process by freeing our automatic nervous system from constantly reacting to old memories, conscious and subconscious. We do this in meditation by gently redirecting our attention from our normal thought patterns and focusing our attention on one thing. And during this meditations, you'll start witnessing what are those thoughts that keep coming up? What are they? And then you'll know to just start redirecting. And over time, it just becomes natural not to let those unproductive thoughts rule what's happening in your body. This allows our bodies to heal naturally in a calm, present state. In this calm, present state, each of the billions of cells that are being created each second are created in a healthier, natural state. In meditation, we can witness those unproductive thoughts. By recognizing the thoughts and redirecting, we're slowly training our conscious and our subconscious to stay in the present, just to be what is happening now. And with that, we're going to go into a meditation, and this will be over the 3 weeks. This is the 9th meditation, so I'm going to make it a little bit harder, but just stay with me. It's the last one here, and it's on healing. And on healing, in her book, Mind Your Body, Nicole Sachs, a licensed clinical social worker, gives multiple examples of healing many types of illnesses by working with mind-body connection. Digestion, depression, organ problems, all kinds of things. It's just an incredible book. It's Mind Your Body. And she developed a journaling and meditation technique that many people have been able to stop using medications and actually just heal naturally. There's a quote from C.S. Lewis. Mental pain is less dramatic than physical pain, but it is more common and also harder to bear. The frequent attempt to conceal mental pain increases the burden. It is easier to say, my tooth is aching, than to say, my heart is broken. We have all these incidents, the PTSD. People's, things are hurt. They're hurt people. And it's hard to see it. Just looking at them, you don't see it, but it's in their emotions. We've all seen those pictures of the Chinese acupuncture where they put the needles in all over your body, just everywhere. And what they're doing is opening up different energy centers in your body. The tapestry over the organ over here is depicting the 7 major energy centers in our body. It's pretty much, a lot of, in the metaphysical world, have accepted these are the major energy centers. Starting at the root, its color is red, right around the base of your spine. We go up to around your belly button. The sacral is orange. The solar plexus, yellow. The heart is green. The throat is blue. The forehead, the intuitive, is indigo. Just above your head is a connection to the cosmos, connection to spirit, the pure white light. And we're just going to walk through some of these energy centers today in a meditation. We can activate these centers by thinking about colors, by hearing sounds. The same way that we concentrated on the breathing techniques into our head, into our arms, into our legs, you could feel that in your body. Well, we're going to do the same thing with these energy centers. Just go into those energy centers and allow them to heal and relax. The musical notes we're going to use to help open these up. At the bottom, the first one we're going to use is a C. Just allow that to vibrate in your lower chakra, around your belly button, around your solar plexus, in your heart, your throat, your forehead, just above your head. So if you gently close your eyes and take a few long breaths, breathe into your whole body. And just allow yourself to relax. Just visualize every muscle relaxing. And just continue breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Our organs all have different, very specific functions, but they all work together. You can visualize your lungs filling with air, and the heart taking the oxygen into the blood and pumping it to every organ and every cell in your body. You can visualize your digestive system processing food, and the nutrients being picked up and carried in the blood to wherever they're needed in your body. We also have energy centers in our bodies that work together. Some people might call these chakras. One we can all relate to is the heart chakra. We know when we feel love or we feel hurt, we can feel it in our heart. It's an actual feeling. It's an energy center. In the same manner we focus our breathing on different body parts, we can focus on these different energy centers. By opening and freeing these energy centers from present or past stress, we allow them to work together. We have heard of the life force or the prana. This energy flows up from our feet, up through our whole body, and out the top of our head. And when one of our energy centers is clogged up or hurting, that force can't flow. This morning we'll just work on opening all the centers and letting them all work together. So starting at the base of the spine, just breathe into the area around your hips. Visualize a beautiful red energy flowing through and around your hips. Healing, releasing any type of stress or emotion. The psychological function of this lower first chakra is survival. very important in the physical world. But if we have too much fear, too much stress in our lives, we can close that off. So we just visualize this chakra being open. Gently move your attention up to around your belly button. Visualize a beautiful orange energy flowing through and around, creating a beautiful aura around the midsection. The psychological function of this second chakra is desire. Just visualize that energy flowing up through the first and into the second. And now gently that energy flows up into your solar plexus. A beautiful yellow energy just below your rib cage. Visualize that beautiful yellow energy flowing through, healing and creating a beautiful aura. The psychological function of this is the will. Gently moving up to your heart. The color is a beautiful emerald green. The function is love. You can visualize from this top coming up, from the bottom coming up, the red, the orange, the yellow, the green. You move the energy up into the throat, a royal blue. And this is your communication, your ability to tell your truth. Move the energy up to your forehead, just above your brow. The color's indigo. Just visualize that color. Just letting your energy move just above the top of your head. The colors of pure white light. The function is understanding. Go ahead and take a slow, deep breath in. Allow your consciousness to flow wherever it wants to in your body, whatever calls its attention to. And just send that part of your body just love and healing. You may be called to the lower, you may be called to your heart. Just allow your consciousness to be called wherever it's pulled in your body. And just breathe into that. And now we'll just gently go down from the top, coming down very slowly. We'll just come down as we feel the energy flow from above our head down to our chakra. Take a nice breath in and just think to yourself, I am healthy. Another nice breath in. I am happy. Another nice breath. I am holy. You gently release this meditation and just spend a few moments alone with no cares or concerns, just breathing normally. And gently bring your attention back into the chapel.